Good morning all online students. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Guys, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear. Now it is clear, right? Okay, done, guys. So let's start the session. So in the last class, we are discussing about the SQL, and we have seen in terms of in the SQL multiple things, and finally, now I have received a few mails. Okay, to my mail ID, as everyone knows my mail ID, that is srk.naresh@gmail.com. Now, I have received some mails from your batch stating that, sir, we required some time for practice. You are going in the class, topics are moving, and we required for that topic has to be completed, means we required some time for practice, something. They are sending the mails like this. I have received 2 mails in that way. And I also received one mail stating that, sir, take one session for doubt clearance. Exclusively for what are the topics we have completed till now based on that doubt clearance. I have received 2 mails like this. Okay. Now, based on your mails and based on your requirement, just here I want to confirm one thing. Okay. So I'm assuming, okay, as based on my past experience and everything based on that, I'm assuming that in the previous batches, whatever we have done in the same pattern, we are going the classes. It is not my first batch in Naresh IT, right? It is multiple batches. This is my 15th batch in Naresh IT, most probably. Okay, 15 or 16, I don't remember exactly. Approximately, I'm saying. What are the batch number? Multiple batches, the same pattern, but just continuing in terms of what are the online students and offline students we are having. Now, point is very simple. If you want the time for your practice, miss, I'm assuming that after the class, what are the remaining time is that is your time for practice only. That is not your class time for only practice. After the class, whatever you're doing is time is the practice time only. Only 1.5 hours you're spending here. Remaining 22.5 hours is your time only. In that 22.5 hours, if you have your personal time or sleeping time, if you remove everything also, at least per day easily you'll find the 4 to 5 hours for your practice. In that way, I'm assuming. Okay, but still, if some of the students are feeling that if we means what are the topics you are explaining one after one, so it is getting overloaded for us to revise or something like this. Means one thing I'm going to do is today I'm going to take a break. I'm not explaining a kind of topic, and you can ask what are the, and once your doubts are completely cleared with all the topics, what are the topics? Everyone is not like us only. Everyone will not be the intelligent student. Everyone will not be of same kind of person who is already having some knowledge on Python or SQL or something. Every person will not be in that way. Every person will not have the initially of doing the practice. So we'll have the variety of students in the class. If every student knows before itself SQL and they're sitting in the class, means it is a different story. In that case, we'll move on in a different way and we'll go with advanced concepts or with high level examples. If everyone knows before itself Python or something means that is a different one. But here, some people are completely from the scratch, means they don't know anything about this, either Python or SQL. Some people already they're familiar with, and some people will recently complete their degree, and in their degree final project will be SQL. We don't know. So here, variety of students will be there. So in this variety of students, we can't merge everyone as a single person, and we can't assume every person like you only. You are having some knowledge means everyone will have. If you're not having knowledge means everyone will not have. If I say that doubt clearance session means some people will get, okay, at least we are going to get the doubt clarified now. Some people will feel, that today class is missing. I will have both the kinds of students in this class now. If I continue with the class means some people will think that it is overloaded. Some people will think that, okay, at least we are completing fastly. So here the problem is variety of students will be there. Okay, we have to check with respect to all kind of students. Now, before moving to the further, now first let me show you here in the MySQL how to load the Excel file. Okay, yeah, sure. 1 minute. Okay, so here first I'm going to show you how to load any CSV file or Excel file into the MySQL workbench. So in the last class we have completed in terms of creating the view. Sirisha is saying that sir, check once your voice is not clear. Others, could you please confirm? Is my voice is clear? Guys, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear. Okay, done guys. Now it is clear, right? Done. So let's move on. Now, now the next point is, yeah. Now next point is load the Excel file or a CSV file into a database. Okay, how to load the Excel file or CSV file into a database. Now, how we are able to load means very simple. For example, you are having the tips data set. Previously, we have executed the tips data set, right? If you want to load the data set into the database, first you select what database you want. So I'm going to use the database. Use database Siva. SIVA. Use Siva. So now I'm going to use the Siva database. In the Siva, already the tables are there, customers and sales. Today we have created one more view. Now, do you remember yesterday we have created the create view as customer ID, first name, last name, email address from the customers. Similarly, if you want to drop this view, what are the, you have created the view means another table. Okay, if you want to drop that one, we are going to use drop view, and you can select whatever the drop view and whatever the table name selected, you can type that table name and you can drop that one. In this way, you can drop the view also. What is the, okay, here, what is the name of the view? 1 minute. Customer names. This is the view name. So I'm going to use the customer names and I'm going to drop. So views, you can drop in the view. In a similar way, you can drop the view. So in the last class, I have told you how to create the view. See, one more time I'm showing you. Create view customer D as means I'm going to create a new table completely. What is that new table name is customer D. And what in the customer will be there means only customer ID, first name, last name, email address. Like, see here, what the select command you are using? Anything can be there. The select command can be anything. Again, voice is not clear. Guys, struck out only. Guys, now? Still it is clear or breaking? Okay, 1 minute. Now could you please confirm? Yeah, guys, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear. Everyone is okay, right? Done. Okay. Now, so here we are going to, in the last class, we have discussed the view. If you remember, we have discussed the view. What is meant by view means it is going to create another table. Okay, if you remember the pandas, we will write the right side part. After executing the right side part, if you want to store into a new variable, it is not into the same variable. Or if you don't want to print, for example, if you take in the pandas and you have written the df dot something, okay. Now, this is the Jupyter Notebook cell. You have written the one line of query. I mean, one line of pandas code. When you have written one line of pandas code, what is the output you are going to get? For example, I have written like this: df dot by df dot. It is going to give the top 5 records, first 5 records. Now, it is going to print that one or it is going to save that one. It is only just printing, means you are able to see that one. Why you are able to see that one? Because in that Jupyter Notebook cell, only that line is there. Below to that, another line is not there. Since another line is not there, you are able to see that one. Similarly, this one, here you are writing the select command. Select also same. You are using the select star from table. What are the table you are having? Table with a limit of 5. Now in this case also it is visible for you. The table is visible for you. In this case, how it is visible for you? In this case also just it is visible for you. In this case, you are not going to store into a new data frame. In this case also, you are not going to store into a new data frame. For example, you want to store into a new data frame, df1 is equal to. Now what happens? Only 5 records will be selected and those 5 records will be separated into the. Is the point is clear? Now, similarly, this one you want to save into a separate table. First 5 records you want to take and you want to separate into a separate table. Now, how you are going to do that one? Means by creating the view. On the top, you have to write the create view as. How you are writing left side, df1 is equal to. In the top, we have to write create view and view name as. That is the only thing you have to add. Whatever you want. Limit 5 or anything. For example, let's take one more example. I want the df of, if you remember in the pandas, we have worked on the tips data set. In the tips data set, we are having the gender. I want gender is equal to male only. How to select gender is equal to male means you are going to use df of gender. Wherever it is equal, you are going to write this and you are going to get the male data. Printing or it's saving. It is just printing. If you write another line in the same Jupyter notebook, I mean in the cell, if you write second line, whether the first. Same way here also by using the select command, we are going to use the select command and here we are going to have like this. Everyone is saying that voice. Again, one time you are saying clear, one time you are saying it is. Guys, can you please confirm? Voice is clear? Again, not clear. Huh? What is the problem? Just 1 minute. Let me check. It is getting stuck in between. 1 minute. Pawan ఒకసారి రావా ఇష్యూ ఉంది Is voice is clear? Minute. Yeah, just wait. Just wait for 2 minutes. వాయిస్ రావట్లేదు అంటున్నారు. వాయిస్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉందంట. మధ్య మధ్యలో బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది అంటున్నారు. చేసేందాక ఇనిషియల్గా వస్తుంది బట్ మళ్ళీ మధ్యలో ఆగిపోతుంది. గైస్ కుడ్ యూ ప్లీజ్ కన్ఫర్మ్ మీ నౌ? Now, yeah, Shrikant, still it is not clear. Now, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear. Okay, done. Okay. Guys, could you now? Same. In the, okay. This side, side. Guys, could you please confirm me now? Sir, when you speak a sentence, the voice is breaks. Now it is clear, but when I'm speaking continuation, it is breaking, right? Shrikant. మధ్యలో వచ్చిపోతుంది అక్కడ. Guys, could you please come for me now? If still the problem continues, means we have to check with internet. There might be some internet issue. Yeah, Anas, Bhumika, and no, Srikanth. So when we are discussing, guys, still. So when I'm discussing continuation about the topic, when you speak continuation, it is breaking down in between. It is the same problem, same issue. It is going on. Yeah, still done, guys. I understood the situation. Just wait for another 5-10 minutes. There might be some internet issue, and we have intimated to the hardware team, and just give me another 5 minutes. Okay. Third floor. Third floor కి దీనికి సంబంధం. ఒకసారి చూడు. Yeah. Yeah, Guntur Ram. Any question? Headset ఉందా? కింద పవన్ చెప్పు, హెడ్సెట్ కూడా ఏమైనా ఉంటే తీసుకురా. Having any question? Beginning it was, but now it is okay. I have no problem. Sure. Okay. Done. Guys, others, can you please confirm? Is now it is clear, huh? Everyone? No, right? Still you are getting the same issue. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Let's Sirisha is asking the question, sir, I'm doing practice daily. How to check my knowledge that I can get confident that I'm able to solve anything? Please suggest me, sir. Sirisha, first, if I give the suggestion first, can you hear me properly? Sirisha? Oh, for you it is clear only, right? Oh, done. Then Sirisha, some, okay, done. There might be some internet issue here. Okay, fine. Sirisha, anyways, coming to the question, to your question, you can check your knowledge. How you can check your knowledge, miss? There are two options are there. One is by completing any one project. Okay. Actually, today I have brought one of the project to show you. Second one is, and I mean, I'm going to share you one project so that you have to work on that project. So like this one. So this is the project. So where I'm going to share you the details of the project. This is Walmart data set. Okay, Walmart sales data set. Where this data set consists of about the customer and products, sales, and various things are there. And the purpose of doing this project is to analyze the sales, to get into the sales. Okay, and here we are having the different columns are there, different columns along. Same. ఇప్పుడు ఏకంగా no sound. Yeah, guys, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear. Now it is clear. Others, everyone. Guys, everyone, could you please confirm? Or if anyone has, for example, if you're having any issue now, Asmin Naik, you are the only person. Could you relog in once again? But still somehow how dropping. Still it is dropping. Yeah. Could you please start the class from starting, sir? Not clear, but we can manage. Hey, no need to manage. Just please confirm. Here the team is there. I mean, if you are having any issue, means they'll resolve. Voice clear means we'll come between. Still the same issue. అస్సలు క్లియర్గా లేదు. Yeah, just నేను రీలాగ్ అవునా? నేను రీలాగ్ అవునా? ఒకసారి వాళ్ళకి ఫోన్ చేసి నాది హోస్ట్లో పెట్టారు కదా, నేను ఒకసారి ఏం చేశానంటే ఆగిపోద్ది మీటే. Guys, just there might be some problem on my end also. I'll relog in one second. Okay, everyone, please stay back. I'm just relogging. Could you please confirm me now? Guys, could you please confirm me now? Everyone. Aswin, Naik, Ahmad, Shrikant, Bo. Everyone, please confirm. Is my voice is clear? Now there is no breaking, right? Done. Fine, guys. Okay. Finally. So now point number one is I'm going to share you one project on SQL which you have to execute. One we have executed in the class. Now one more data set I'm going to share you. Okay. Here this data set I'm going to share. Kaggle. My voice is not clear. Time. మళ్ళీ వాయిస్ క్లియర్గా లేదని వస్తుంది. అగైన్ స్ట్రక్. Yeah. Just give me 1 minute. I'm trying to connect with the hotspot. Now, could you please confirm me now? Now it is clear. Okay. Now it is completely clear, right? Just I will discuss a few points. After that, again, please confirm. Because in between, if it is getting stuck, miss, please confirm. Just now I have connected with my personal hotspot. There might be some issue with the internet. Now please confirm once again. So this is the Walmart sales data set. So where I'm going to share you this data set along with the business problem. Like similar kind of how we are going to receive in the companies, the data set, initial data set. In the same manner, I'm going to share you the complete data set along with the business problem, right? So now what is this business problem is to understand the Walmart sales, how many branches are there in the each branch, what are the different products and how the trends are there and how the customer behavior pattern is there. Means customer behavior pattern means in terms of more number of customers are visiting morning hours or evening hours. That is the behavior pattern, right? And in terms of how this Walmart how the more amount of sales are getting impacted, that is to understand the different factors with respect to their sales. So here I'm going to share you a data set where this data set consists of different columns, and these are the various columns. Now, guys, could you please confirm, is there any break? Online students? There is no break, right? Everything is clear. Done. Okay, guys, let's continue. So this is the columns. These are the various columns which you are having. And here you have to analyze the product analysis, sales analysis, customer analysis. Customer analysis means in terms of which customers, which type of things they are purchasing more. Okay, which type of products they are going to purchase more. And which type of trends are there or sales, how the trends are there. So these are the analysis. And for this, I'm going to share you the questions. What are the questions you have to do? So these are the list of questions. So for this list of questions, for each question, you have to write the SQL query. This is only called as SQL project in the companies. Okay. So they are going to share you some queries and you have to execute the queries and you have to extract the information and what are the important information you have observed from that, you have to share that. So for each question, convert the question to a SQL query. Most of the SQL queries will be on the select only. Most of the SQL queries. Once you join in the company also, most of the queries will be on the select command only. Very less number of queries will be with respect to data modification. I mean, in terms of alter. At least you'll add the new column and you'll update some values in that. That is somewhat rare. Now, coming to this one, here I'm going to share you this project details, that is Word document, along with the data set. So what is the data set I'm going to share you is, this is the data set. So the data set is Walmart sales. This is the CSV file. Okay, this is the CSV file. Yeah, Prudvi, could you re-log in once again? Prudvi, there might be issue from your end. Others are confirming it is clear. Could you please check once? Right? Now, so this is the data set where we are having the different columns like this, multiple columns. Okay, date is there, time is there, and payment is there, gross margin, rating, all these things, different columns are there. Now this data set was given to us as a CSV file. Now I want to load this CSV file in order to work on the SQL. We are not working on the pandas now to load as a CSV file. So here we are going to use this one as a SQL. So how to load this SQL CSV file into this one means here you can load this file by using the, for example, I'm going to use the Siva database. Within the Siva database, I want to create a new table. Okay, use Siva first. So I'm going to use the database is Siva. Now in the Siva, already the tables are there. What are the tables means? Customers and sales. Earlier we have created the customers and sales and foreign key, all these things, right? Now I want to create a new table. How to create a new table means just you have to right click on this and there is an option called as table data import wizard. Okay, click on this. Take a note of clearly one by one, step by step. First, what you have to do within the database, which database you want to add the CSV file or Excel file. In that, on the tables, click on the right click and click on the table data import wizard. This one, this option you have to click. Step number 1. Before to that, first you have to select the database. Without selecting the database, you can't select. Any one database you have to select first. Okay. Now, after selecting this data like this, click on this. Now, here click on the browse. There is an option called as browse. Click on the browse. And after clicking on the browse, wherever the CSV file is located, for me, in my case, the CSV file is located on the desktop. Okay, this is the one. Okay, select the file. What are the CSV file you are having on the desktop? Select the file. And once you select the file, click on the next. Now it is going to ask, what is the table name you want to select? So I'm going to select the table name as Walmart sales. That is the table name. I'm going to see, it is asking, do you want to enter into the existing table? What is the existing table means? Here customers is the table is there. In that table, you want to append this one, means you want to add bottom to this one means, no, I don't want to use the existing table. If I tell up the existing table is having a different column names. Like customer ID, first name, last name, email address and number of complaints and referral ID is there. But here I'm going to have the new table. I'm asking as a new table. So create a new table. What is the new table name is Walmart sales. I'm going to select the new table as Walmart sales and I'm going to click on the next. And once I click on the next, it is going to select automatically the data types. The data types will be selected and you have to click on the next. And once you click on the next, here it is asking again, prepare import and import the data file and click on the next and it will be imported. Okay, like this, the entire CSV file you can load into the database. And once it is loaded, so total 1000 records are imported and finish. And if you refresh here, you can see with respect to Walmart sales table. Okay, in this table, you will have the multiple columns and everything. For example, I'm using here select star from Walmart sales. And the entire table will be selected. Is the point is clear? Like this, you can load the CSV file into the database. Clear now? One more time, anyone? Online students and offline students, step by step it is clear, right? Just you have to create a new table and you have to just load. Everyone is clear, right? Now, similarly, just now you are going to load this file and you are going to execute the queries. All these queries, whatever the questions I have shared you now, everything has to be completed. If you complete all these things, this is called as your project. Now, here total number of questions, if you see, first basic questions I have given 2, followed by I have given 12, total 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 10, 28. 28 questions I have given overall. And while giving these questions, before to that, first I have explained for you the business problem. What is a business problem? And after business problem, here we are having the each and every column. And what is the column meaning also is there clearly. Every column name. This is called as data understanding. You understand each and every column name. And what is the data type, right? Now I have told you that what are the various queries you have to execute. Now total how many questions? 28 questions I have given. Now out of these 28 questions, how many questions you are going to do on your own without checking in the Google, without using the ChatGPT, without using the friend, without using mentor? How many questions you are able to solve on your own? That is the percent of knowledge you are having on the SQL. Is the point is clear? Number of questions solved by your own divided by total number of questions is your percentage. By using the ChatGPT or by using something or by checking in the Google or by checking in the Kaggle, you can get automatically the answers. If you want answers only, miss, you can check. Now, as you want to check yourself, every day you are practicing and now you want to check your knowledge, how much knowledge you are having on the SQL, miss, every time we'll have two options to check our knowledge. Option number one is project. We have to complete one project on our own by taking one project of our choice, and we have to do something on that project. That is one way of knowledge. Second one is by taking some certification or some exam. Certification means exam type. In the exam, how many marks you have got, that will tell you the knowledge. So these are the two things to check our knowledge, and IT industry also will check in the two ways only. Every person will write MySQL in the resume. In this class, how many of them are enrolled for the course? Every person at the end, if you see, MySQL word will be there in the resume, common. But how many students are having the knowledge, that differs based on their project. The bottom, they'll write one project now. Now this project, for example, you are going to write Walmart data. In this class, every student is writing Walmart data only. Assume, let's take an example. And after this writing the Walmart project in your resume, now one day after the batch was completed, I'm going to share you the placement distance. What is meant by placement distance? Means wherever the placements are available, we have to share you the links and you have to apply for that one. Now you are going to apply. While applying in this class, how many students are there? All the students will apply, right? Because I'm not going to do the placement distance one person now. I will do that batch now. When I'm doing for entire batch as the placement distance and I'm going to share the link, all the students will apply, right? All the students, when they're applying, in all the students, Walmart is the common project is there. Then do you think that this project was sold project, or do you think that this project was done by your own project? What is your feeling? If you receive 100 resumes, all the 100 resumes are having the same name, Walmart data, along with the Naresh IT. Walmart data set, Naresh IT. Walmart data set, Naresh IT. If you have received, you are the HR. You have received 100 resumes like that. Now, what is your inner feeling? Do you think that students has done on their own? Trainer has just given the business problem and data set. Trainer has not given the answers. Whether they'll understand? They'll understand that one. What is their feeling? HR's feeling is trainer has explained everything in the class, and he has given the students only, and students has simply written that one in the resume. Now, what is the solution for this? What is the solution? I have to stop the placement distance. I should not share the link. You have to apply on your own. Then one person will apply to one company. This is option number one. Should I do that one? No, you will not accept that one. You want the placement distance, but everyone will send the same resume and you want the job. Now tell me, in this case, what is the second option? The second option is you have to change the projects. Person to person, the project should be different. And particularly, what are your project and your friend project? At least it should not be matched. Why? Because you and your friend only will discuss each other and will apply one company now. Majorly, when you are applying to a company, remember this one. If you apply on your own, there is a high possibility you'll get off the interview call. If you discuss with your friend and you and your friend are sharing the resume on the same day at the same way, and both are having the narration item, is both of them will not get shortlisted, because by default, any person tomorrow, if you are in the HR position also, you will also feel that both the people has copied each other. None of the person is having the knowledge. That is your inner feeling. For example, if I share one data set now. I'll share one data set, guys. Okay. I ask you to write the pandas. You have written the pandas code and I ask you to send me the mail. You have sent me the mail. Student 1 is going to write df is equal to pd.read_csv and he will load the data. He will load the data and he will write all the pandas code and he will send the Jupyter notebook to me. Second student also, same lines of code as it is there. Do you think that they both have done separately, or should I think that they have copied? Sir, why we have to think copy, sir? They may do on the same, no, sir. Pandas code will not change, no, sir. Array, pandas code will not change. Variable names also will not change. Cell number also will not change. Cell number also will be the same. In the single cell, exactly, you will write one line of code. He will also write exactly one line of code. He will not check whether it is printing correctly or not. He will not store in another one, in a new variable. You and your friend will be as it is same. It is possible. Let's give a try. You try. You guys take one data set between yourself and array this data set I will do. These are the questions. You try. I will try. Let us cross check without seeing each other. Whether at least one letter will be different or not, let us see. Highly impossible. Highly impossible to be exactly all the letters are same means both are copied only. Right? There is, for example, I have received one recently some answers by the students. When I have received, one of the student has given the question number. Question number he has kept in the markdown. Question number 2 and he has kept dot, question number 2 dot, and he has written the question. Next student also question number 2 dot space question name. How it is possible? Exactly like that only. In the same cell number, that to same order, same letters. For one of the question, he has written at the end question mark. For some questions, he has not written at the end question mark. Other person also same. For the same question mark is there. Without copying, it is possible. Do you think that I'm that much of bakrana? No, right? Simple. In the companies also same. When you are sharing the same resumes, that too from Naresh IT only, and everyone are applying for the same company, and then in the resume, what will be different? Projects will be the same, certification will be the same, everything will be the same. Then what will be different means name of the person, mobile number, email address. Only this one will be different. So just that is more important. So to check your knowledge, what is required is project. Second one is exam. Now I'm going to share you the project so that you'll understand what is meant by project. You'll read the business problem and you'll execute the queries now. So in the same way in the company also, they'll share you the project details on the day one. Okay. Now, out of these 28 questions, for example, you are able to solve yourself 18 questions without asking others. Remaining questions, you ask others. You should know now how many questions you have solved, how many questions you have not solved. You know, right? At least. So in that, how many questions you have solved, that is your percentage. If your percentage is more than 90 only, you have to satisfy. If it is less than 90, don't get satisfied. Again, practice with different. Now, sir, this is okay, sir. Now you want to try with another data set. Okay, you are already having the tips data set with you, right? Load that one also. And just now I have shown you now how to load CSV file. Load one more. Load one more data set of tips data set and apply your queries. Different queries. And whatever the pandas code is there now, PDF is there with you. Pandas PDF is there. Okay, in the folder. In that folder, first one, whatever the load the data. Here also how we are going to load the data. There df.head. Here df.head. There also with respect to next one is whatever the codes are there. For everything, equivalent command you write in the SQL. Is the point is clear? There you are applying group by. Here also apply the group by. There you are applying like with respect to selecting the data as per your choice. Here also select the data as per your choice. What are the queries you have, what are the code you have written? Write equivalent command for the same data set. Is the point is clear? So everyone please load the data and please execute this particular project. and complete these queries. Okay. And as I have told you, tomorrow you are having the test. Earlier itself I have told you, one more time I am repeating, tomorrow you are having the test. I told you now, one is project, second one is to test by having the test. So today you are going to complete the project, tomorrow I am going to keep the test. Based on this, you can check yourself how much knowledge you are having. This is point number 1. Point number 2, still we have not covered that concept like stored procedure. Stored procedure means nothing but creating a user defined function. Okay, some kind of user defined function. Stored procedures means nothing but so you are going to, for example, some queries will be there. That queries you are going to repeat most frequently. That particular queries you are going to convert as a user defined function and simply you are going to call. How you are going to repeat the code, whenever you want to repeat the code, that entire code how you are going to create in the Python as a user defined function, and that user defined function how you are going to call now. In the same way, stored procedure will be there in the SQL. Stored, and not only that one, we are also having some additional functions are there. Windows functions are there, string functions are there, date and time related functions are there. Like this, some of the functions are there. I'm going to discuss with you those functions also. Okay, and along with that, stored procedures. These things will be covered. I didn't tell that SQL is completed. It will be completed. Actually, today I have to take that one. I have to explain for you the stored procedures and functions and triggers. These concepts I have to explain actually today. Okay, so if you see here in the tables, you are having in terms of in the database tables, views, stored procedures and functions. Out of which tables you know already, and views, yesterday already I have explained the views, and stored procedures and functions. These two things also I have to explain for you. Okay, but since some of the students are asking that it is overloaded, so you can practice till whatever we have completed till now. And along with that, if you are having any questions, what are the questions we have completed till now, yet not yet to be completed? Okay, you are already having the syllabus copy with you. If you're not having, I'm going to upload this one in the Google Drive. Just give me 1 minute. I'm uploading now itself. Okay, just you can go through the syllabus copy. I have uploaded the syllabus copy. In the syllabus copy, whatever you are having, everything will be discussed. As I have told you earlier. One more time, you can cross check. If any topic was missing in that miss, it will be completed. Okay, SQL was not completed yet. If you are having any questions in the whatever we have completed, the previous one, whatever we have completed, if you are having any questions, now you can ask what are the questions you are having. So here, since some of the students are waiting eagerly for doing one project, sir, okay, sir, every day you are explaining and we are doing everything, but give us some project, everyone are asking this one. Huh? So that is the reason I have brought one project for you. Now, while doing this project, some of the things you may not be completed easily, because that has to be completed in the next class. Once I explain that one, then only you can complete some questions. If I say that one, you will think, if I say that, guys, still the SQL is not completed, after completing SQL, I'll share the project, means some of the students are not waiting for that. Now, automatically you'll understand while doing the project, if whenever you are unable to do some of the questions based on the next further topic, then only you are able to do that one, means, okay, once the entire SQL is completed, only we have to do the project, you'll understand very clearly. Right? Now, because I told you now, in this class, variety of students are there. Not only in this class, every class it will be there, but particularly in this class, still more variety is there. So whatever it is, in terms of just I'm sharing the data, what are the data what are the project is there, that project, just you can try to work. Okay. Now, anyone has any questions, miss, please ask your questions, and let us take this last 15 minutes for your questions only, for your doubts only. Anything within the completed one. Don't type that, sir, whether we are going to cover this or not. Okay, Sunil. Sunil, we are going to cover that one also in the Monday's class. I'll explain clearly by showing the examples. Okay, that is one of the most important topic we'll discuss in detail. Right, Sunil? Done. Still, anyone? CSV or Excel? Same logic. Create a table. So the column names will be automatically selected as in the Excel sheet. As per the Excel sheet, what are the column names are there? If already you are having some column names in your table, existing table, the same column names are there. Now this is the new data. Now this data, instead of insert command, you want to append directly. For example, you are already having, for example, this one. You have loaded here 1000 records in the just now in the Walmart sales data set. 1000 records are there. Now later you are going to get another 1000 records. Another 1000 records you are going to get. Instead of creating that one as a table 2, and after table 2 you are going to do the in terms of concat. How you can do the concat means by using the union. By applying the union, you can combine them into as one, and you can create as a one of the view. Select star from Walmart data, whatever you are having, Walmart sales data, and from second table also you are going to select star, means all the columns. That one and this one, simply you can do the union, and from that you can create a view table. This is one way. Second is directly you can load existing table only, as I've told you here now. For example, you are having like this. In this case, okay, browse, and you are selecting the data, and here you have to use existing table. Now in that existing table, what is that existing table is? This is the existing table, Walmart says. So in that Walmart says table, you are going to load. Now in this case also it is going to show these are the columns. When the columns are matching, every column is matching, then you will not get any kind of error. If the column names are not matching, you will get the error here. Yes, obviously. The options, whatever you are having, just you can select according to the options. Right? Now, next. Still any questions? Online students? Yeah. Sir, one primary key. Yes, tomorrow we are having the exam in the class time. I am going to share you the question paper in the Google Drive for both offline and online students. I am going to share the question paper in the Google Drive. It is pure coding test. Coding test. It is not MCQ. Coding. Coding test will be there. At the same time, interview questions also will be there. Few interview questions, few coding questions. Sir, what is interview questions? What is interview questions means? What is the difference between primary key versus foreign key? I will ask as a theory question. You also have to answer as a theory answer. You have to write the theory answer. What is the difference between primary key versus foreign key? Or if I ask, what is the difference between where versus having? What is the difference between union versus union all? When I ask the question difference, please don't create the table. Don't write a table. Just how you are going to explain with your mouth. In the interview, if anyone asks, what is the difference between union versus union all? Are you going to say that, sir, take one table, left side this one, right side this one? You are not going to say like this in the interview room, na? How you will speak in the interview room? In the same way, write the answers. Okay, I'm going to give some theory questions followed by coding questions. Okay, which will be done in the interview, as it is in the interview. Okay, so should I conduct only on the SQL, or it is okay of both Python and SQL? Both, right? So I'm going with the both of them. If you are practicing every day, you have, you have forgot the Python. Huh? If answer is yes, means go and prepare again. If answer is no, means just ignore tomorrow's exam. It is common. Right? So it is the test on both Python and SQL. Till now, whatever we have completed from the day one. From the day one, what are the things we have completed? Both interview questions along with the coding questions. Tomorrow, in your class time only, in your class only. Question paper will be uploaded in the Google Drive. Right? If you are interested, write the exam sincerely. If you are not interested, no need to come also. I'm not going to force you, and based on that, I'm not going to say anything, right? So just for copying purpose, please don't come. or I will come to the exam, you show it to Mira. No need all these things. No need to come only. Is the points are clear? Yeah, Sirisha, both SQL and Python, both theory questions along with the coding questions. Pandas task answers are not uploaded. Okay, I'm going to upload the Pandas task answers along with the SQL task answers also. I'll upload both of them. I'll upload now. After immediately class, I'll upload and I'll intimate you in the Google Classroom. Same. Ahmad, how many types of analysis are there and what is the competitor analysis? How it is different from other analysis? Once we enter into the analysis part, at the time we'll discuss. That is the reason just in this project also, I'm not going to focus on the analysis part. Just I'm telling you the only these are the queries. I mean questions I'm sharing you. Just as of now, just ignore the analysis part because once statistics is completed, we'll have the analysis. Then you'll understand more clearly about the analysis part in detail. Right? And Chetan, now you are asking the multiple primary key error solution, right? Now I have checked what is the issue is in the previous versions. What are the previous versions of SQL we are having? In that that is possible is there means the date whatever the database previously was available in that database it was created previously itself. So we are having the existing primary keys, 2 primary keys are available. But when we are having the latest version, with the latest version for the table, we are having only 1 primary key. Only 1 primary key is possible. 2 primary keys are not possible. I have tried with the latest version, it is not accepting. But what are the existing databases we are having, which was created earlier with the previous version, that is possible. Chetan, that is the answer for that. As of now, it is not possible. To be more simple. Okay, done. Now, if you open your IMDb dataset, in the IMDb dataset, some tables are having the 2 primary keys. Like if I have to open for you, just can you see here tables like movie directors? Can you see movie director is the PK, movie ID is also PK. In one table, 2 columns are there. Both the columns are primary keys. Now this database, this table already available. Now, according to this, we have to check. Now for the latest version, we are unable to do like this, but here already it is available because this was done on the previous version of SQL. Is the points are clear? Can you see here for movie directors 2 primary keys, PK, PK, and even for some of the columns, you are having the multiple PKs, right? Done. Still any questions? Yeah, if you are having any questions, please ask. Otherwise, you can leave. And tomorrow, instead of the class, exam. No class is there. Only exam will be there. Only exam. Done. Done, guys. If no questions, you can leave. If you are having any questions, please ask what are the questions you are having. Yeah, sure. Chetan, just as one time we have to give the chance for others also, not? That is the reason. And at the same time, if the same thing they are asking for one more time miss, will not consider, right? One time miss will consider something. If they are asking for multiple times miss, then we can't accept that. Exactly. Right? Done. Sure.